I'm going to open a package here, which has been sent to me. And let's just see what's inside here. So far, I see a piece of paper and some cardboard. Be very careful with it, because it should be a very nice archival photographic print. And has a little plastic around it, so we'll take that off. It's going to be a photograph of the author Phyllis McGinley, who inspired me when I was a kid to become a writer, and she lived in my hometown of Larchmont, New York, which I call Beachmont in my novel, The Chestnut Tree. It says here, 1964 press photo, Phyllis McGinley, Pulitzer Prize-winning poet of Connecticut, it says, because she did live up there in Weston for a few years in between her stints in Larchmont. And then she came back to Larchmont, so she actually lived next to me 2 times. She spent a few years, 64 to 67 in Weston, and she was next to me in 66, certainly, when I was 12, the age of Adam, and earlier than that, and then also when she moved back in 68. And there's some press about her there in Larchmont, too. So here we go. This is while she was doing her stint up in Weston. And very nice little photograph here. Just going to hold the edges. So I will read you the caption. Weston, Connecticut, October 19th. Not guilty about being a housewife. Pulitzer Prize-winning poetess Phyllis McGinley prepares stuffed tomatoes in the kitchen of her home on Ladder Hill North in Weston. She is Mrs. Charles Hayden in private life and says she likes being a housewife. Mrs. Hayden says that women have been so brainwashed they feel guilty if they are only housewives. Quote, only, unquote. AP wire photo. 64, so that says 64 there. She had gone up there to Weston, which is not very far from Larchmont, actually. And boy, look at her, she's in the kitchen there. So in the Chestnut Tree, I have the character I based Gladys McKinley on her, and that character, Gladys, has lots of hot chocolate episodes with Adam and Sally in her kitchen. And they also make some meals with her housekeeper, Honey, who was based on my real housekeeper, Odessa King, who came over to our house twice a week. And when I was in grade school, she made me grilled cheese sandwiches. She's a black woman of the highest order. We loved Honey. So I call her Honey in the novel, too. And there's a little backstory to Larchmont and Phyllis McGinley and me.